All right.
Dang, you can see all my white hair, bro. My name's Honorr. I produce for Spinabenz, Bankroll Freddy, B-Slime, some other people, some unreleased shit. And I'm gonna do the breakdown of Spinabenz, FloridaDreadLockin.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
it.
It's that bumpy side to side of shit. FloridaDreadLockin shit. Which one should I name? Hold up. I can't even decide. It's that vroom vroom fast car through the whole dashboard. You can't sit in the passenger cause that's my walls inside. Okay.
So before we get into the breakdown, I just wanted to ask about your backstory a little bit, like maybe how you got into making beats or making samples.
I started the music shit with EDM. And then I think it was summer of 2019 when I started making samples because I saw like Q beats, Southside cooking up to Q beat samples. And I was like, I bet I'm gonna start doing this shit. And then slowly, but surely, getting my samples played and stuff.
So you started in 2019 with making samples.
Yeah, 2019, but I started EDM in like 2016, 2015.
I was like going through your YouTube just like hours before this, and I found like tutorials from like 2 years ago or something, like from 2020, where you already showed like some crazy sauce, like you was using crazy plugins like UAD plugins and even like a BBC Orchestra, but not the free version, like the paid version, which a lot of people still don't know about. I was wondering like how you got that sauce like back then, because 220, like yeah, there wasn't like that crazy tutorials.
What I did for samples, it's not recommended, but it like worked for me. I like scour a bunch of like Palace Lives and I just write down all the bit of information. And I saw he was using like a bunch of Spitfire shit. So even the breakdown I'm gonna do, I think there's a Spitfire sound in there. So like every sample I make, there's at least a Spitfire sound.
Back then with the Palace Lives, and he was saying like a contact library, and I was like trying to figure out what he said to like
Yeah, bro.
rewatching it like 10 times.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. Streflos sampling or something.
Let's get right to the breakdown of the melody.
So the first sound is literally just one chord, and I just put this note up, this note up, and this note up. And it's preset from Spitfire. I turned down the delay and the reverb. I literally just put V76. It starts right here. I boosted it. Capital Chambers, default preset. 2 EQs, don't ask me why. And this is what it sounds like. Fight! I put it in Fruity Slicer, if you can tell. And I exported it out and I pitched it to 1200 cents out.
Did you do anything in Fruity Slicer, or did you just...
No, literally I just default. And then I have a reverb automation. Here is pitched down again. So the next sound, literally 2 notes, and I think it's this one. Arva Boys Solo Choir is from the Arva Stretsov sampling. And literally it has nothing, just EMT 140, 2 EQs doing about the same thing, and a penman minor movement with swing, offset to the right, width more than halfway. Because I would have done an automation, but I was lazy,
What type of automation, like with the pen, man?
Like I would do with S1, I did on width for the next sound.
Yeah.
I would do it for the panning. So altogether it would sound like. Alright, so the next sound after that is from Omnisphere. The Rise Old Lap Steel. It's super hard. It's the default preset too. I didn't touch anything. What I did is I put a different reverb and then 2 EQs, the same as I did for the other one.
At the S1.
S1, but here is kind of going dummy. It was random, just random automation. It doesn't make sense. You kind of can hear it,
Yeah.
All I did after that is super simple. I literally dragged one of my master presets, V76, turning it up. I didn't touch anything. The ATR 102, it starts default like this. I turned up the WoW on the Flutter, turned on the noise, and that's it.
No.
Ozone 9 Imager, I think it's one of the presets. Yeah, Modern Width. EQ, just cutting out the woes, and the UAD SPO Vitalizer.
Yeah, this one is crazy.
Just turning up the volume, a little bit of drive, a little bit of compression, mid-high, and then just making it more stereo. And of course, you gotta have the Edison to record the
Render it
loop.
out, yeah.
So literally for the sample, I was like, this not hard enough. I'm gonna reverse it.
On this part, this is the normal sample, and then on the second part, you reversed it.
So this is the initial sample. This project bounced out. What I did is this, and I reversed them like individually. So I started with the guitar part. Pitched it up.
Ah, I see, I see.
So like it's a super simple loop, but I think it just like it works. I was in the studio with Jay, 808J, and we basically took this initial loop and he added some piano, like some FLPs type shit, and made it into the song, you know?
So he did the
With some hard
drums too.
drum. Yeah, he did the drums too. I didn't even touch it.
Alright, so yeah, it's really a very, very simple sample.
So simple.
Do you still like use these sounds that you used in here?
Yeah, I use the same shit. The only thing I added to the roster is Undercurrent, super hard,
Yeah, Undercurrent is very hard.
and Nylon Sky.
Okay, so do you have like one favorite plugin? It can be like a effect or a generator plugin that you really use a lot right now that nobody is really using.
Generator, this one.
I've seen this one before. I thought it wasn't that hard, but I haven't got it yet, so.
This one for the keys, super hard. I'll put you onto a different one. I've been using choreographs a lot.
Choreographs
lately.
is crazy. I found this library like a few weeks ago. It's insane.
And for effects, what do I really use a lot? If we're just talking about sheer usability, what I use all the time is this one.
Yeah, I kept the changes.
But super hard that everyone can use. This one's super hard. I don't know if people know about it. It's a better Arturia version.
I've used it a little bit, but yeah, okay, I definitely have to look into it more. All right, so to kind of close this out, kind of explain like what's your goal, what you want to focus on in the future, what you want to do basically this year, or just moving on from now.
So this year, man, it's crazy because I don't really want to chase placements like that anymore, or like make loops that much anymore. It's just like,
Yeah, I feel you.
I just, bro, I've been going deep on VST development, man. Deep.
Damn.
So like doing like max MSP patches and shit.
Damn, you're on
Like,
that. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Going more technical, man. Going
I
more
see.
technical like that. You can actually, you know, support the community in a different way, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's very cool to hear. I wasn't expecting that answer, to be honest.
Nah, you weren't, bro.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope y'all like this breakdown. Let me know if y'all want more of these breakdowns, more of these kind of style of videos in the comments.
Hopefully the next one got more sauce, bro, because this one's hella simple.
I mean, there's still a lot of sauce for it being that simple. I ain't gonna lie. All right, have a blessed day. I'm out.